Lauren, is ASAP going to jail?
I don't know. This testimony that just happened yesterday might be a part of the reason that he does, if he does. So yesterday, ASAP Rocky was back in court again, but ASAP Relli, who is the person that said that ASAP Rocky shot him, took the stand, and he had a lot to say. Let's take a listen.
If someone said that the defendant was known to carry a prop gun or fake guns, would that have been knowledge that you personally had?
No. You don't carry fake guns. No.
Did you ever know him to have any guns?
Not to my knowledge. I never physically seen any guns on Rocky.
Okay. What was the first thing that you saw him do with the gun?
Oh, he pointed at me, and then that's when Elijah was like in between, and he's like, "I'll kill you right now." And then I'm right behind Elijah, and I'm saying, "If you brought a gun, use it then." Like, the you brought a gun for.
And from what you're describing, was it moving?
Yeah, it was moving. He had it up.
Okay, so he didn't just hold it at your stomach. It was kind of
no. He was looking for a spot to shoot.
I need all of you who take the stand to up your performance. You know what I'm saying? YSL Woody set the bar high. If I was his lawyer, I would have yelled, "Cut! I need more. I need more, Relli. More."
Nah, it was because it was very because he had pointed the gun at me, and I was like, then you better shoot it. And the attorney actually doubled back and was like, well, can you make sense of why you would tell him to shoot you? You weren't basically you wasn't scared. Yeah, right. Hold on. So let's take a listen to that audio.
As he was pointing it at you, what did he say?
"I'll kill you right now."
So what did you say back to him?
I told him to use it.
Why?
Because mentally, I couldn't believe he just pulled the gun out on me. So I'm like, you better use that you got a gun for.
So if a stranger had pulled a gun on you the same way that he did, how do you think you would feel?
Oh, I would try to run.
Do you think you'd respond the same way and said, "Shoot me"?
No. Stranger? No.
But my homeboy, yes, please shoot me.
But that's my thing, though.
He didn't think his boy would shoot him. That's why.
Yeah, but it's like
on the stand, it just sounds crazy.
It does.
Exactly.
Like, come on, what are we talking about?
Because if I'm Rocky's attorney, I'm like, wait, so this man had a real gun with real bullets pointed to you, going from your head to your chest, and you talking about if you got the gun, you might as well pull it. You weren't scared, so this probably was a fake gun.
That's not
because
true.
That's
that
what
can
they're leaning into.
That can be a response to shock. That can be a shock response, a trauma response.
Not only that,
or he might have watched too many movies.
No, that's not only that. That's his. Well, he thought it was his friend. They grew up since teenagers.
Yeah.
So it's like if a friend of mine pulls out a gun and they mad, I'm like, you ain't shooting me. What you gonna do with that gun?
I've seen people do that to perfect strangers. What you gonna do with that when they pull out the gun?
100%.
What you plan to do with that?
But it also shows me too, for me, when I hear somebody, because I know people who've been in that situation. It's like, okay, you pull that out, you better shoot it. But that means if he doesn't shoot it, there's retaliation of some sort. Normally, that's what that means, right?
I know a rapper that shall remain nameless. That's his story to tell, but he got a gun put on him, and he said, "You look a little nervous with that thing there. You look a little nervous with that thing.
Wow.
I don't think you're ready to use that."
I would have put it right back in my pocket.
Who was the rapper? If you already told the story.
I think we might have told that story. But
Envy, you tell stories. Who is it?
I'm not saying.
Is Rihanna going to court?
So Rihanna is expected to go to court. Rihanna's actually expected to show up today, Wednesday the 29th. And that's going to be a whole thing because first of all, Rihanna's Rihanna, right? But also too, we've been talking about this about how they've been
court
questioning.
Is court though.
Yeah.
Rihanna is Rihanna.
But still, when Rihanna walks in the courtroom, the jury is like, wowed, in my opinion. And they've been asking the jurors, like, if Rihanna were to come in here, for the people who didn't know her music or said they knew her, how would y'all be able to still do your job? I don't think nobody's gonna jump up and fan out or anything like that. But her presence in the courtroom will be a thing, and that's supposed to happen today. And I think a lot of people have been wondering when she's going to make her grand entrance because
her grand entrance sounds
court,
crazy.
Her husband is crazy. He may be going to jail.
That's right.
Yeah, but I bet you if Rihanna show up today, all the headlines are going to be about Rihanna being there, what she's wearing, it's just grand entrance. She can't get around it.
One last question. Did Relli get shot? Did he get hurt? Did he get injured? Did he get damaged? Did he have to go to the hospital?
The gun. So from what he's saying, that he got grazed. And there was photos of the injuries of the grazing.
Relli really don't like Rocky because he going all the way and he wants him locked up for a long time.
There were text messages. There were text messages that came out, and in those and that was over when we were off for the weekend or whatever. But in those text messages, his whole thing is like, "Yo, you tried to." He said to Rocky, "You tried to take me away from my daughter." So he, I think his thing is like, regardless of, I could have not been grazed. And he said if their other friend wasn't there, he don't know what would have happened, right? Because you shoot a gun allegedly. You don't know if it's going to graze a person, going to shoot a person to the point where it's critical. You don't know that.
And
right?
why would Rocky not take the deal knowing he's on camera allegedly shooting a gun and the victim took the stand saying he shot the gun. Like, if I'm Rocky, I'm calling my lawyer ASAP to see if that deal is still on the
Can we
table.
get that deal back? Can we bring that deal back?
That's a big point only because they don't have him on the video shooting it, but you hear the gunshots. And because Relli is on the stand saying Rocky is the one who had the gun, his team... Rocky's team is saying he had a gun, but it wasn't real. But you hear shots, so something was fired.
Oh, I thought he was on video with the gun. I don't know.
He's on video with a gun, but they can't. They're trying to argue the gun isn't a real gun.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? But it's like still shots of some sorts were fired. So
I
there's no charges there.
I bet you Rocky thought Relli wasn't gonna get on the stand and tell on him.
I think so too.
That's what I'm assuming. They grew up with each other.
And that's why I think a lot of people leaned into the coverage of this because it actually happened. Now, moving on, somebody else who's like stirring up some stuff right now. I don't even think it was on purpose though. Anthony Mackie, Captain America. He had some comments when he was out.
It wasn't even that serious.
You think so?
No.
Well, let's take a listen to Anthony Mackie because people are taking it very serious.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term America should be one of those representations. It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity, someone who is trustworthy and dependable. This is kind of like an aspect of a dream coming true.
Yeah, which is like the American dream. Like, nah, but that's not... Like, in real life, for real, Captain America does not represent America. Like, that's just who he is to the other people in the league or whatever. Like, he's there. He's a man of his word. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's loyal, all that. But, nah, it ain't America.
You're a big fan.
Yeah, I didn't understand what Anthony Mackie was trying to say at first, but his statement after that made a lot of sense to me because to Jess's point, he was just pointing out universal characteristics that people all over the world can relate to, and he wants people all over the world to embrace the Captain America character, a.k.a. I need the worldwide global box office to be big, not just domestic.
Period. Well, I think
Okay.
So Anthony Mackie after this video and more recently had to come out and then re-clarify what he meant because people were upset. He said, "Let me be clear about this. I'm a proud American, and taking on the shield of a hero like Cap is an honor. I have the utmost respect for those who served and have served our country. Cap is a universal characteristic that all people all over the world can relate to." But I feel like people were upset because basically, for me, I think that, in my opinion, Anthony Mackie was saying that America doesn't represent those good morals and that good integrity that he's leaning into Captain America having.
Yeah,
right now.
not all the time. Absolutely.
But people don't want to hear that about their America. Black man, shut up.
Question. I know you watch it. You're into it. I don't watch it. I just see commercials. I thought Captain America was white.
Yeah, it was Chris Evans. Me too. At first, he was his man's. Anthony Mackie was his man's because Captain America got tired and was like, "Yo, you can take this on."
That's in the movie. In the comic books, no. In the comic books, there's Steve Rogers, who's white, and then there's Sam Wilson, who's black. Sam Wilson used to be Falcon, and then he becomes Captain America.
Oh, yeah, so that's what it was.
Bucky Barnes has been Captain America.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, yo, I'm tired."
I just
There's another black
It's a new
Captain
way of
America
I
named
think
Isaiah
anybody
Bradley.
in this franchise needs to understand this, especially if you black. You gotta watch what you say, and then people ain't gonna like that, but that's the truth.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to sell it at the worldwide global box office. That's what I think. That's just my personal opinion.
Okay.
I really think so. Okay.
Yes, I think he was trying to say, like, look, Captain America can relate to people all over the world because Marvel's not doing well. Okay,
Yeah,
so they need.
Neither is America.
Flopping over there, and that's the point.
Shut up.
That's what he's trying to say.
For real.
Marvel's not doing well. They need this. They need this to be a hit at the worldwide box office.
Okay. All right. Well, that was Jess with the mess. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. And then we reported a story yesterday about Big Dank from Detroit. She got denied access to a lift. All right. She was trying to get somewhere around Detroit, and the Lyft driver said, "No, you're too big for this car. We're going to take your phone calls." And
He did not say that.
Yes, he did. He said, "He said, I need 2 cars. Order another car right now."
Big Dick gonna get you.
2
take your
cars for
phone
one
calls.
person is crazy.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.